Okay, so there should be sound now. Right? Sound? Yes? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller. Bueller. What the F is going on here? Yes. Yes. Right. Okay, and then there's this. Is my voice like offset from the video? What the heck is going on? I don't know why. I think so. Like Streamlabs wanted to do an update, and I clicked no on the update. So maybe for some reason that caused it not to have audio or something. I don't know. I don't know what the heck the problem is. But I think that should be working properly. Looks like I am working properly. Does my mouth seem off from what I'm saying as far as the video goes, though? Because, I don't know. Hello again, Deadtron. Alright. How are you guys all doing? Anyways, hope you're doing well. Yes, yes. Alright. Let's go here. It's in sync? Alright, I don't know what the hell's going on. Alright, well. Okay, so now it should work. What the hell? Yeah, I know. For some reason, whatever I had formerly set up as the audio just stopped working. And also the browser stopped working. Let's go to... Yeah? Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's tweet at Brian, and then I seriously got to get on this stupid grind, man. I have been at the Mariners game and then not grinding at all, and I'm like way behind and need to get on it if I'm ever going to have a chance at getting this OG Scarlet Witch, damn it. So you seem upset about Battlegrounds. Want to talk about it? Tweet. All right. So what the hell was he ranting about and raving about? What was going on? All good now? All right, sweet, good. It's all good except for I have people yelling outside my window, and I don't have a drink. I should probably get a drink. I've had a few drinks. And I have a daily crystal. What's up, though? How you guys doing? Simon, that was a great video, once again. It was fantastic. I much appreciated it. I cannot believe that Eric paid to have it replayed. That was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Who knows? Yeah. I don't know. I'm drunk and it was just funny to see people get mad. Okay. Fair enough. Should I dump some energy? What is this? Where was I at? Somewhere. I'm going to auto do this while I grab a drink and some ice cubes. Hang on just a sec. Tonight's stream brought to you once again by Grand Centenario Reposado, because I'm not out of it yet. But it's getting closer. Yeah. Alrighty then. Basically you can get more points faster by throwing matches than by playing. Well, that seems really stupid. I thought the whole thing they said was you weren't going to be able to tank anymore. Cheers, by the way. And thanks, BG videos are fun. Yeah, for sure, dude. The fact that you put in that amount of time and effort to editing those, I mean, like, I know overall it's not like the most difficult thing in the world to edit videos and so forth. It's a skill that I don't have, really. But, yeah, dude, that's impressive. You put all that effort in just to troll some random bald man on YouTube. It's fantastic. What's up, Zoe? Do you need something? Ooh. Full energy refill. Oh, and there's a thing over there, too. Okay. You doing okay? Apparently Zoe needs attention. I have been gone all night. Solid 6 hours-ish, so, you know, yeah. Well, let's get you a treat then, Zoe, I suppose. I don't want to go all the way through this, so I have to, like, stop it at some point. How about more disgusting COD stuff? Get. The smell. The smell is so great. She would eat the whole entire thing. No, we're breaking this up. You're not getting the whole thing. Oh, that one ripped easy. Okay. Alright. There you go. Have fun. Give her attention. I gave her cod cube. Cod sticky. Ugh, miss. Better than attention. Oh crap, where did we get to? Yeah, so anyways, shit, I think that passed the... Did I pass the thingy, majigger? Yes. Restart. And then, where was it? On B? Alright, I'll just skip over there and then I'll get to the arena. Yeah, so, anyways, what's going on? So I missed, yeah, I did not, that's not enough. Well, she's often chewing the treat, you know? She isn't, what am I gonna go, like, be down on the floor with her while she eats the treat? That's just ridiculous. Alright. Let's move on, though, guys. I did the what I was supposed to do earlier in the day, as far as these arenas go, so I'm at a 352 streak and 62 million. But I got a long ways to go. I really have very large doubts that I will actually be able to get this Scarlet Witch for a low score of whatever the heck it is that I'm going to put up without spending a bunch of units, but we shall see. I tested it out to see exactly how many points I could get by refreshing and using the, using the boosts and whatnot. And I got about 3.6 million points for 540 units. So as of now, with the units that I have, I guess I could get about 36 million points. I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to put in that many units. I guess I could open some battleships and stuff too, but I feel like those are better saved. Because there's probably going to be some dumb offer with 8.1 that will probably be better than getting a Scarlet Witch. And there's no guarantee that I would get her anyways, so I think we'll chill on that. But I'm still going to try and put up 120 million points at least, and maybe a few more just in case, I guess. Just in case she goes lower, then we can get her, you know? Yeah, we'll see. We will see, we will see. But yeah, so what else is going on tonight in the community? Brian seemed kind of ticked off about the Battlegrounds thing. He seemed disappointed, which is not entirely surprising to me because he often is kind of a stick in the mud. But I'm curious exactly. So you can get more points by losing than you can by winning? That seems stupid. Amazing. What's up, Ace, by the way? Amazing how long it took BG to realize the initial BG system is garbage and just deflated. I always feel bad seeing him feel bad too. Like if it's Simon or me or whomever trolling him and he feels bad, that's always fun. That's good times. But if he actually feels bad because something in the game sucks, it always makes my heart sink a little bit, you know? Uh-oh. Yeah. I thought I was caught by that. Like, I don't want to see him sad because of the game, because this is what he does. This is his livelihood. And so whenever he feels sad because of the game, I'm just like, oh man, really? That's sad. Why you gotta disappoint Brian, you know? You suck at this game, so you don't really care? Fair enough. Yeah, I feel that. He was so pumped about the mode months ago. Dude, he'd still better make a goddamn video, though. I'm pumped about it anyways, too. Like, I'm gonna have a great time with it regardless of whatever deficiencies or faults there are with the game mode. And I'm definitely not gonna be just sitting around tanking for more points. I don't care about the rewards as much as I just care about having fun. So, if I cared the most absolutely about getting rewards, then I would play the game differently, basically. And I don't. So I'll just still have a good time, but I'm just curious exactly what it is. It seems like there were probably multiple things that set him off and made him disappointed. Banana Raid, what's up, Onyx? What's up, Doofus Puncher? How's it going? Sheesh, I thought BG was never going to shut up. Yeah, he does love to go on like that. What's up, Caveman Oog? How's it going? Yeah, the first hit of the special smacked you then. Yeah. Yeah, it seemed weird, right? In that fight there with the old Doom. Tweety, what's going on, Tweety? So you grinding for a 6-star Scarlet Witch? I am, but probably unsuccessfully. Because I don't really think I want to put in units, I was just saying. Like, I don't think I want to put in units, so she's probably not going to go low enough for me to get her. But I'm just going to do exactly everything I can with what I got with my full roster, and just, if I get her, I get her. If I don't, I don't. If I miss her by like 1 million or 2 million points, then I'm going to be kind of irritated. But if I miss her by like 50 million, then no big deal. 5 million, 10 million, whatever, no big deal. I'm just going to put up as many points as I can, see if I can get her naturally. Maybe refresh a couple times, but I don't want to spend my units that way. It's probably just not the best way to spend units, you know? Like, there's going to be things that are much more valuable in the game than having a 6-star Scarlet Witch, who I'd have to give a generic Awakening Gem to, and who will be in the crystals eventually anyways. So, I don't think I want to spend my units on it, but if I miss her, and am just spending all this time grinding, then I'm just going to get a bunch of battleships. So, there'll be more units to spend on whatever it is that is worthwhile, so. Completely unbelievable. They drew up the plans for the points and couldn't see how backwards it looks. It's just bizarre. Okay, somebody explain it to me better. So what you guys are saying is that it's easier to get the points if you lose than if you win? I'm not 100% understanding how that is. So if somebody can explain it concisely in whatever the 200 character limit is for the YouTube chat, feel free. All right, appreciate it. You missed Zoe already? Yes, Dragon Dagger. She was popping up. She got her little COD thingy. Now she's coming back to me. She might need to go out. Although my parents took her out when I was at the game, so she should be fine. King of Arenas, what's going on? I just want my 10 6-star 6 stones every week. If you get 10 6-star 6 stones every week, that's not terrible. We're doing the milestones, I would imagine. If you get 10 6-star 6 stones every week, and you get a 6-star Scarlet Witch, it's only going to take 20 weeks of that to max her out. And you probably get some other ways, so it'll be faster than that, you know? I'm only dropping in tonight. BG's tangents tired you out. Alright, have a good night, Onyx. Peace out. Calandrogo. I love that name, by the way, if I didn't mention it before. Oh, hey, we didn't need that. Do you still feel like, do you still love your name, Calandrogo? Even with how things finished up? Are you watching the Hot D? You getting some of that Hot D action on Sundays? You can hop on call and explain. Well, Cade, hello, by the way. You could, and I would be completely fine with that. What's up, Scarco? Except for I haven't, since I've started to stream again, set up Discord or updated it or anything, so that probably wouldn't work out too well. And I already had to restart the stream because I had audio issues, so another time. If you can do it concisely in the chat, though, feel free. I would appreciate it. If it's a pain in the ass, then don't worry about it. Martin, what's up, Martin? You get more participation points than victory points, basically. Well, that seems really stupid. Why would you ever... What? You get more participation points than victory points? That makes no sense at all. I have a hard time believing, guys, that Kabam, a multi-million-dollar video game company, would create a system in-game where they didn't see the outcome of the system that they created. That just makes no sense. It's very hard to believe. I mean, it's almost as if you were saying there were like bugs in the game or something. Win equals 200 points, just matching 1250. So you just match and then you quit out? Oh my god, what a dumbass. How could they... It is amazing the ways that they manage to F things up. Like, who is seriously in... Who's in charge of their QA? Their QC. Like, their quality control. Who in God's name can't see these kinds of things? Like, I didn't see it because I'm not actually looking at whatever the fuck that is they're posting. But, like, how do you seriously not see that? That's insane. The Quirkless, what's up? Biggie Steve 18, how's it going? By the way, guys, any of you guys who aren't subscribed already, I see some new names in the chat. Please do like and subscribe. That helps me out a great deal. If you don't want to get notifications for when I post a video or go live, then just turn the notifications off. I don't really care that much. It's fine. But go ahead and do subscribe if you wouldn't mind. Because I be trying to get monetized in this YouTube game and so forth. That'll be the last pitch I make for the night. It always feels uncomfortable to say that stuff. I mean, it doesn't feel terrible because it's just part of the game and you do see it on like everyone else's videos, right? On like channels that have like 1 million viewers. It feels dirty. It feels gross, you know? But Biggie Steve, 18, what's up? 1250 for placing and doing a match. You get this either way. It is an extra 200 per match won. So 1250 to tank fast or 1450 to go sweaty. Yeah, that's just stupid. I mean, maybe Kabam is just thinking that everyone is just like they are and honest and wants to play and so forth. I want to play, so that's what I'll do. But the fact that they can't see simple things like that, that people are going to exploit whatever it is they can do. Like, you know, the Eternity of Pain Craven fight with Doom, where you just Doom slap him in the corner the whole time. They must have seen that, right? They must have known that that would be how most people would do that fight. And just, you know... they can't be that dumb. Oh, so you do get more points for winning, just not a lot more. Yeah, 200 more points. You get awarded more points. I'm rich. Congratulations. You get awarded more points for placing attackers, defenders in total matches. You don't actually have to win or try to win. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, man. As someone who plans to play more for fun than for sweating, I like the sound of that. No, I still don't like the sound of that. I mean, I guess that I don't really care what other rewards people get, except for I do care that if I continually match with people who then just quit out, then what the hell is going to be the fun of it, you know? Like, it was never fun. I like people tanking beforehand where it's just like, oh, I got to win, but it happened once every 10 times or something, like very rarely, right? If people are just doing that all the time, then you're not even going to be able to play the game. Jesus typo. Okay, I got you, Cade. Thank you for explaining everything. Okay. For the solo ranking, anyway, the alliance ranking, you get points only for drafting and matching, nothing whether you win or... So, solo you get 200 more, but for alliance you get nothing extra? Oh, once again, I got hit and then got out of it. Weird. Ah, you intoxicated, naive SOB. Fair enough. What's up, Cloud of Contempt? How you doing, man? Make it so if you quit out, 0 points. Gotta at least finish... Yeah, at least finish, like, part of it to get to 1250. It is an easy fix. They'll probably take months to do it. Guys, do we have any kind of wild conspiracy theory about why they might have a monetary incentive to have done it stupidly like this? Because those are some of my favorite things. Is there any monetary incentive? I guess people wasting energy? It seems ridiculous. But the winning still gets more. It just means that everyone gets points. Even the loser who doesn't have the roster skill gets points and rewards. I think that's okay. Okay, I can see what you're saying about that, Skarko. That's a some point of it. Players of the QA department? Yeah, pretty much. Hello, what's up, Mitchell? How's it going? God, I should probably close my windows here. I opened up the windows when I got home, and now I don't really think my neighbors need to listen to me yammer on to you guys. I am S-Det, a quality engineer that codes testing software with 12 years in career, currently making way more than Kabam offered. Okay, well that's fair enough. What do you do it for, if you don't mind me asking? I know you mean it feels weird and dirty to ask for likes and subs, yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna go watch Rings of Power tonight, everybody. Night, I watched it last night. I did enjoy it. I have been watching the Rings of Power more than the Hot D. Never thought I would expect that, or never expected to feel that way. Hey kids, what's up, Miss Jane? Let me close the window real quick, just a second, guys. There's still an window open, so there could be some noise, but yeah, it should be fine. It costs energy to enter and refill. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so for the conspiracy theory part of it, where they get something out of making it stupid and broken. If you're one of those that is trying, you will have rating and match with those that are also trying to win higher up. Those that are going to try and just go for points like that will be lower than you. Oh, okay, so yeah, that's a good point. So maybe then it won't be, you won't just be ending up against people who don't want to play, because they'll be lower down. Okay, I can see that. It still is a very stupid system. But yeah, that actually does make sense. So you wouldn't match against those people. I just feel like you just shouldn't put in an easy exploit, either way, you know? Shit. No, hey, get out of here. No, thank you. Don't make me pay attention. Aww. I tell everyone not to subscribe here because he gets a birdie. Shut up, Pixie. Jesus Christ. Get a new shtick. You get some free entries, then units for the... Oh, no. Rest that count towards rankings. Everyone applies alliance points. Okay. This is sad. I have to pay attention to a Quicksilver matchup. Just die already. Alright, there we go. Units for tokens or something. So that's like going to be the system of rewards are going to be tokens. Right? I think I did see that. Yes, they're a business. They want people to spend on refills, spend more time in-game, more likely to buy a revive or a crystal. No, it's fine that they're a business. I mean, obviously, we wouldn't be playing this game if they weren't a business because they wouldn't be able to continue it and keep it going. That's great. I just was asking for like a wild conspiracy theory about why they might have made this stupid broken mode. Or made it, not the mode broken, but the, you know, the rewards being stupid. Energy entries don't count for alliance or solo milestones, only for objectives? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. More than what? What was the other show he mentioned? Djavi. What's up, man? Hot D. House of the Dragon. The Game of Thrones show. So far, I'm enjoying the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power series more than I'm enjoying the House of the Dragon. I had actually pretty low expectations for both of them, but I would say that I had lower expectations for the Lord of the Rings series than I did for House of the Dragon, and so far I'm enjoying more. Oh, shit. But they're both fine so far. It's just the CGI in that last episode of House of the Dragon was pretty bad. Like, it was embarrassingly bad for the animals. Like, on an HBO budget, this is the CGI you're putting out? Really, guys? Come on now. Hot dehouse, yeah, okay. Energy can't be used to Solar Alliance rank rewards either. Only the other unique currency they added. Energy will work only for BG ranking itself. Okay. You like that one? Yep. I mean, I like it. I just like the Lord of the Rings more. Elder marks are available for units. What the frick is an Elder mark? Are you talking about Lord of the Rings? The Valar? The Eldar? I think those are for Alliance points, right? I'm on my 4th 12 pack. Everything was fuzzy. Okay, 4th 12 pack? That seems like you'd be passing out. So you've had 36 beers already and you're on your 37th at least? That seems unlikely. I'm sure it will all be much clearer if we wait for it to drop. Ha! So you're sure that once it drops, it'll work better than what it is we're expecting? Maybe. I wouldn't necessarily be sure about that, though. BG usually has these things figured out, too, so, like, if there's something messed up with it, I usually trust his take. Nope, this shtick is my one-hit wonder. Okay. Well, I hope you're correct, Pixie, and I do find some women so that I can leave you guys again. Actually, I hope that I stick around and hang out anyways, but I wouldn't mind finding, you know, companion. SDET starts as a QA, but I can code the entire site, and I am not front or back end. I have to test it all, so I have to know it all. I currently work for a medical service company for the veterinary, not veterinary, I would assume Veterans Affairs. Okay. Oh, government job. All right. Question: when you do big arenas grinding, do you use all of your 6 stars and 5 stars and 4 stars? No. First of all, I have not done a big arena grind for F and ever. This is the first one I've done in quite a while, like over a year. And secondly, no, dude, it just takes too damn long. If I do, so when I go through all of my 6 stars and all of my 5 stars that are rank 3 or above, it takes like 4 hours. If I'm just concentrated on it, if I'm not streaming, if I'm not screwed around, like if I put on a 4-hour movie and just straight go through it and I don't start falling asleep halfway through it, it's like 4 hours. It's ridiculous. There's no way in hell I'm also using my maxed out 4-star champions. Just no way. I'm not mixing and matching the 5 stars, no. In fact, it kind of makes me want to rank up fewer champions to rank through as 5 stars, because I'm like, dude, really? It's just too many rounds, you know? Which, I mean, so yeah, first world problems, I got too many champions. But like, it's ridiculous how long it takes me to get through this stuff. So if I stream for 2 hours here, I bet I won't quite get through all of my 6 stars. And if I want to get through the rank 3 5 stars, I'm gonna have to stay awake for another couple of hours. So I'll be awake till 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning just to do that, which I'm probably gonna do, assuming I don't fall asleep. But oh my god, what a pain in the ass it is. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the pre-rage feels a little premature. Sure. That's why it was funny to me, Scarco, so much anger before it's even out. Yeah, I do. I mean, if we're being logical, then yes, I completely 100% agree with you. But as far as in terms of entertainment, pre-rage, fantastic. Good evening, sir. How goes the grind? What's up, Nasty Dan? I'm at nearly 65 million points. Not quite there. Hopefully, by the time I fall asleep, I should be at 80 million something. We shall see. It's probably just pointless. Like I was saying, she's probably going to go higher than the points that I can put up naturally, and I'm only going to put up whatever I can do naturally. I'm not going to go spending a bunch of units to try and get her, but we'll see. I have nothing else to lose. I got nothing else to do. I mean, I went to the Mariners game, but I have nothing to do tomorrow. Where I live, there's going to be a University of Washington Husky game tomorrow. And when there is a Husky game as close to me as where I live, you just don't drive or do anything else because otherwise it's just a nightmare for parking and you can spend like a couple of hours just stuck trying to get back home. So like I'm not doing shit tomorrow. I'm going to be chilling at home. Did Cobra Kai come out? Maybe I'll watch that and just grind. So I can spend 8 hours tomorrow basically on my couch grinding and not really doing anything serious. Like I'll walk the dog, I'll cook some food. Other than that, though, I'll just grind along and see what I can get to. And hopefully I should be able to get to about 120 million points, or maybe a little more, 125, just naturally with whatever my roster is. And maybe that'll be enough for her. Probably won't be, but maybe will. And if it isn't, so what? I got a bunch of battleships. And those battleships I can use for Cyber Weekend, I can use for self-gifting, or whatever the hell we're calling it this year. I can use for maybe a grind where I decide that I do want to use all my boosts and all my units to get whatever champion it is that's available. I considered it for Quicksilver just for the prestige and stuff, you know. But yeah. So, anyways, that's my plan at the moment. I'm just going for what I can do. Come on, guys. He knows nothing. You can't just slip in a new term without explaining it. Me or BG? Unlikely for most, for sure. I did not say that at all. There was not works or better at all in my comment. It will be clearer. Okay, fair enough. What's up, Mitchell? I don't think it's anger, just another game mode people waiting for to reignite desire to play, and then they drop details, and so yeah, not anger, just disappointment. It's BG being disappointed, though, which is not the same as normal people being disappointed. He's a weirdo, so... There are other things yet to consider we don't know. We won't know till it comes out, sure. But just from the look, from what they have given us info so far, it just doesn't sit right overall. I think I'm going to have to agree that this is a preemptively pissed off kind of thing. Like, I don't know enough. I haven't read enough to say that it doesn't sit right with me. That's for sure. I just like hearing the drama. And often enough, they do F up and make mistakes and, you know, whatever. Then I might be irritated. But without actually knowing what's going on and seeing it in game and having a bit of a bit of time to test it out and see what happens, I'll let other people be upset and just be amused with that. Oh, come on, really? Parry me twice in the same arena match? Private company that contracts with the government, we make it easier for the boy to get care. It still sucks, but we make it easier. Well, I mean, having healthcare is better than not having healthcare, so you can talk crap about the veterans, the VA, and whatever. It's better than most of the rest of Americans get, which is fine because those people fought and served and so forth, and that's good, but that's a different story. So you were like, Cashew has a pheromone that drives the girls crazy and want you? Pixie, I always feel like we're having a slightly different conversation than the rest of the chat, but no, not really. There were a couple of different very attractive women tonight at the Mariners game, and we were trying to get these spaces on the railing, which are not like actual seats, but they're just, you just kind of have to like, you know, occupy the spaces. And we found a spot to squeeze in next to some very attractive women, and I was like, they're super like attractive. I'm sure I can scare them off pretty quickly and get spaces for everybody else. Worked like a charm. But the good thing about anger, it can create change if it's directed properly. So if perceived anger gets someone done, and we actually get a competitive game mode, then yes, please, more anger, rage, ASAP. I don't know that we're not. You know, I think that the point that was it Scarco? Or who made the point of that the people who are going to be throwing matches aren't going to be the ones that you're going to be matching with because they're not going to be moving up the rankings the same way and they're going to match you based on whatever your ranking is? I think that's a pretty good point. I think that means that we will actually have a competitive game mode. I think. We'll see. Poker Dave. What's up, Poker Dave? Great to see you streaming again. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I I cannot believe that someone would say thank you for me just hanging out and talking to you guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Husky game like Huskies chasing each other around a field. No, like the University of Washington college football team, the Huskies. I live very close to Husky Stadium. I was, so as I was going to meet up with my friends at a bar before we went down to the Mariners game tonight, there was like a part of the street that was closed off. The sidewalk was closed off, so I kind of had to like walk into the road and go around. And as I did that, there was a husky in a car, and it started to sing me the song of its people. And the owner's just sitting there in the front seat, and the husky's in the back seat, and he's just like, I'm like, you got the husky, dude. That was your choice. If you didn't know how these animals behaved, you shouldn't have gotten it. Spend the whole day grinding on the couch. That's what she said. That sounds painful. Probably. I don't have the stamina for that. Oh my god. Wow, way to just miss that parry. That's one of those things like, I forget what like movie or TV show it was where he's talking about having a threesome or something like that, and he's just like, I don't think I have the sexual competency to accomplish that. Same difference. If I all day grinding on the couch, I'm too old for that shit. Nowadays. Now, 3 or 4 hours maybe in a bed, but on the couch, I'm gonna get a sore back for sure. Self-gifting. Are we doing phrasing anymore? We're done doing phrasing? Lana! Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, that's what it's going to be, though, right? It's just going to be a spending event. It's not going to be a gifting event, probably. The Huskies are chasing Vikings tomorrow, apparently. Did you look up who they're playing? I don't know. I just know that, like, they put street signs out when... do I care? No, I don't care. They put street signs out about traffic, and they close down the roads, and for some reason they turn off the four-way intersection lights and have cops direct the traffic instead, which I don't really think helps very much, if at all. But yeah, so they set the signs out a few days in advance, so I always know when there's going to be a game because they set them out. And, you know, actually I usually know what the schedule is anyways, because places around town have their schedule. And I've ever been to Husky games, which are pretty fun. I remember a couple years ago I got tickets in the second row at about the 20-yard line for like $20. Those are pretty fun. Nope. Definitely more disappointing. Oh shit, did he not die to that? God damn it. I stopped paying attention. He was supposed to die. There we go. Definitely more disappointing than anger, I agree. Disappointment in something is fairly easy, but actual anger should be quite rare, though Kabam still draws it out of people. Well, I mean, yeah, because we're all playing a dumbass video game, and we're all sweaty fanboys who are prone to getting upset relatively easily. Because whatever this is, it's 100% keyboard warrior type of anger, you know? Like, there's nobody actually on the other... So, people in the community all the time are talking shit about Kabam Mike, but I've met that guy. He's like a nice guy. He bought me drinks, you know? And, so if you're just on your keyboard or on whatever and you're typing out your hate, that's fine because you don't actually know the person. But when you actually met the person, like, I'm gonna give him some freaking leeway. Yeah. Does he say some stupid ass things that I would hope didn't come from a community manager or not say certain things the right way? Sure, of course. But am I gonna hate on him and wish death upon him or something like that? No, man. And I've seen that shit in the community. It's ridiculous. MCOC bores me. Well, why? So you're just interested in spreading your negativity via MCOC streams? Aren't there like other games you'd rather watch people play? Because if this was something that bored me, I wouldn't be around. Not that I'm suggesting you know, piss off. But if it bores you, I'm just saying, like, as a friend, Pixie, why? Why do you spend all your time here? You should self-gift Pixie, it's fun. No comment. I'm fine just watching better players than me have fun with it. Fair enough. Well, I hope you're fine with watching people who aren't better players have fun with it too, because I'm definitely not a better player than you. But I hope you still watch. I wasn't saying the care they receive sucks, there's just a lot of red tape anytime the government is involved. That's fair, yeah. No, I just know that like a lot of people are very negative about the VA, and I'm just like, yeah, I understand the red tape aspect of it, the government and so forth, but just from a different perspective, like I wish that we had a better help. Generally speaking, we avoid politics and or whatever here on the streams just because we're trying to keep it nice and peaceful and happy for everyone. But in general, for me personally, I wish that we had something more similar to the VA healthcare for all Americans, regardless of whether or not that created a lot of bureaucracy and red tape, because it's not like there's not a lot of bureaucracy with private insurance companies. It's just that they're allowed to take 20% profit off the top, whereas the like Social Security and the VA and so forth have like 3% overhead, so that's like 17% difference, and things would be much cheaper. Also, is anybody else tired of seeing advertisements for Florexa or Nizictopran or whatever bullshit? Like, dude, I would love it. I just said we weren't going to talk about politics or any of that kind of shit, but I would love it if they banned ads for medicine. Like, that should be between you and your doctor. It should be whatever is actually the most helpful thing to you. You shouldn't be going to your doctor and being like, so I heard for Flexaflac, can you give me a prescription for that shit? Like, fuck that shit, man. How much money do they waste on their advertising budget that could be spent on research or just lowering costs for, insulin, whatever. Anyways, different story. That'll be my last rant about that for the night, unless somebody else says something. I don't know what it is, but I'm okay. Didn't Dave get death threats for a boss rush or something? Yeah, dude, that's been probably 3 years at this point. But so they did the boss rush challenge where YouTube content creators picked some of what those fights were. And it wasn't just YouTube people, because I think some other members of the community also did it, as far as I can remember. But Dave picked Iceman for his, because Iceman was his favorite character in the game, and it was a difficult fight. And so people, actually sent him death threats. Just a random ass dude with a wife and a family who's just making some YouTube videos in Florida. They sent him death threats because of a video game challenge that they sucked at trying to defeat, and they weren't good enough to beat. Like, what kind of sad, sorry ass losers do you have to be to send a guy a death threat over that? I can't even imagine. And that's part of why I don't ever wish violence on anybody or whatever. It's because, in order to be in that state of mind, you got to be really pathetic. And in that case, I'm just going to pity you. I'm not going to wish you harm. Hitman. There we go. Sarcasm is not strong with the bald man. You talking about me or BG? Neither of us are bald. We both are wearing bald caps. Kiko, what's up, Kiko? Think I heard about that too, Cash? Yeah, no, dude, that was a thing. It definitely was a thing. Dude, Flexaflac gets you high, though. But that's a side effect. It's not the intended, It's supposed to regrow hair on your balls or something. Pretty sure. Sildenafil Tadindafenda, No, it's one of those things that I always forget about because I don't have cable TV anymore and I haven't had it for years. But every time when it comes back to football season, I'll watch, live football or whatever, and I'll see commercials again. And mostly I have ad block, so I just don't see commercials really for most of the year. And then we get back to football season, or baseball to a lesser extent, but I don't like to watch baseball on TV that much. But we get back to football season, I'm just like, oh my god, I completely forgot how much these friggin' ads just suck. And you see all those ads for medicine. You're like, why are you trying to sell me medicine? If I have high blood pressure, shouldn't my doctor tell me what medicine to take? Why are you trying to sell me on a different one? It's fucking insane, frankly. I'm talking about you, McChicken. Okay, thank you. McChicken. Perfect counter to Manscaped. Yeah, you can combine those. You can throw up the Manscaped ads that we all get on YouTube all the time, and then the next round of advertisements can be din Vishnik to do to regrow hair on your balls. Hey, I brought the chat down enough. Let's talk about something on... Wait, what'd you do to bring the chat down? Shit. Oh. I thought I was going to screw that up. About on a higher level, speed of light has never been measured. Changed my mind. How would you actually measure it? Measure. Oh, that buddy made fun of me for saying it that way. I feel like, okay. I'm just thinking the spectrum things through like the prism and whatever. Actually measured? How would you measure it again? I don't know. Good question. Watching live football, the American dream. Ha! I mean, I will be watching live football on Monday, Scarco. Have you subscribed to my real... what the fuck is my Twitter channel? You have, because you sent me something the other day, actually. But I'll send something out from the stadium on Monday Night Football for just for you, Scarco. I'll mention you or something and put that out there. So all of my other 72 viewers or subscribers will get that. It's like my friend tonight. She has like 4,000 Twitter followers. It's like, yeah, way to show off. My favorite commercials are the ones that are like you have a slight itch. Take this. It only causes anal seepage. Yeah, that's always the classic joke, right? Like, you have this, and now anal leakage is your side effect, but only in 98% of the population. Because then you go and ask your doctor if that would be a good medicine for you, and then the doctor calls them to get some in so he can sell it to you. But there's already very attractive women who are selling all of these doctors on whatever the latest medicine is, and giving them pens and taking them to golf outings and shit, you know? Like, someone's already selling those doctors on that stuff. They don't need their patients asking them about it as well. And my understanding is that other countries don't have this bullshit. It's basically just that the US does. And so a lot of the R&D is for a lot of these medicines is done in the US, which means that in other countries when they do it, it's cheaper for them because they're not doing that. But at the same time, the advertising budget cannot be any part of that shit. Did I just like 2 times in a row, 3 times in a row? Oh my god, like 3 times in a row I completely failed to hit the medium on the last attack there. That was stupid as shit. But yeah, no, like that advertising budget, no. There's no benefits to that at all. We need to get rid of that completely. Oh, what? Oh, cleanse. I saw the spear, and for a second there, I thought I was fighting Corvus, and I was like, how the hell did Corvus just cleanse my... Oh, it's Jabari Panther, that's right. I was not paying any attention. Makes perfect sense. Keep making up medicine names, and you're gonna summon some demons? Possibly. The anal leakage demons? Birds aren't real, changed my mind. I've heard that theory before, but I've also heard that theory before from people from Finland, and Finland isn't real, so obviously birds therefore are real because it's a double negative. And stuff. But we already established that I went to a rank 58 university, so who knows? Did we discuss that? Rank 58. My god. In the world? I see that Abdo is not in a joking mood, so I'm a bounce. Night, everyone. I'm always in a joking, festive mood. Love you, though. Have a good night. What am I not? My whole life is a joke. All of existence is a joke. At least I hope so. My friend is a huge Seahawks fan. Oh. Well, wish them from another huge Seahawks. Jeez, okay. 2 heavies in a row, really? Wow. I feel like this AI is not behaving the way it should be. From another huge Seahawks fan who will bleed blue and green, go ahead and wish them my condolences, please, because we gonna have a rough year. Maybe we'll get a good draft pick. The problem is, as much as Pete likes to compete, I don't think we're gonna suck bad enough to get that high of a draft pick, unfortunately. Jesus Christ. Get out of here. Like, she nearly killed Kingpin because she's so badass and hits so hard, but then he hit her with 1-5 combo and she was dead. Fantastic. Alrighty then, Fury coming in. Throw your special. I think Red Hulk's special 1 is one of my favorite specials in the game to dodge, just because we all did it so many times for Labyrinth, and it just feels so, that and Star-Lord's, they just feel so nice and smooth and easy, and like you always have time. I'm just like, if you get caught by Red Hulk's L1 or Star-Lord's for that matter, you done something wrong. You weren't paying attention. My typing is getting worse. I'm East Coast. They say it has been measured by sending a laser beam out and back to the origin point at a set distance. Okay. I know that that's how we know that there's actually been people on the moon. Because they left a mirror. I saw some stupid ass meme about that the other day about like, the moon landings were CGI, conspiracy, and then they show CGI from like 2001, or they show like the Scorpion King movie or whatever. And you're just like, oh no, right, yeah, 30 years before this, they were doing some CGI shit. I just realized that Aaron Abdo is intoxicated gamer. You didn't know that, buddy? That is me. I am Abby Doe. It is true. Brian's been saying my name like that for at least a year now, too. I think it's always funny when I encounter people in other circumstances throughout the game or whatever, and they'll be like, oh no, I've watched some streams, like, you're Abby Doe? I'm like, yeah, I'm not that doughy. Damn it. Festive nihilist? Is that from me saying I'm always pretty much in a comedic or whatever good mood to Pixie? A festive nihilist? There's no meaning to life, but we should laugh about it. Here in Japan, doctors get different percent incentives on drugs. Oops. Nope, get out of here. I gotta pay mildly attention because he's shrugging shit. Sorry, I'll finish your comment here in a second, Simon. This is not gonna kill him. Mildly more attention. This should be good. There we go. On drugs they prescribe, so naturally the newer ones are prescribed more often as the kickback is better. Okay, in Japan though, do you have advertisements for drugs in between your whatever sporting event it is that you're watching? I'm curious, honestly. The issue... damn, okay. The issue there is it only calculated the speed in which that event and not a huge margin for calculating variation or whether it was the same light that was sent out. Couldn't you just do it over and over again? Oh, I hate fighting Doom in Arena. He's too slow. Old Man Logan and Yondu still clip me with heavies because I forget about the last hit. That doesn't happen to me too often. I've played them enough times. It's more just a matter of like, I'll start the fight out up against Silver Surfer or something, and just the very first part, he'll just throw a heavy, and I'll get hit by it. 'Cause I'm just like, oh god, really? Because you always block at the very start of the fight, assuming you can parry. Because even if you don't, you're still safest that way. But so if you block at the start of the fight and they throw a heavy, it's like, god damn it, really? Really? Did I just get hit by that? Bastardos. Yeah, Buggy, that's the thing. It is always affected by space-time, so the actual speed of light varies like water diffuses light and slows it. That is true. That actually, yeah, I do know that. What are you guys' favorite? See, there's that heavy that I was not expecting. I'm hitting into this block and shit, and then he just randomly throws the heavy. What are your guys' favorite YouTube channels and stuff for scientific content or whatever? Do you guys watch any random ass channels? Today while I was grinding, I was watching, not necessarily in the same realm as space-time and all that kind of stuff, speed of light and physics, but I was watching real-life lore videos today as I was grinding, and Atlas Pro. I've been on that kick for a while. But there are multiple different YouTube space science channels that I love to watch too. When I was growing up, especially, I guess I would say even as more of a teenager, so the later 90s and early 2000s, there were a ton of things on, less so Discovery Channel, because by that time it had already become Ghost Hunter International bullshit, but more so like the Science Channel. And I said science because I was thinking of sci-fi, but I was like, no, it's a science channel. And whatever that I really liked that would have a lot of cosmology kind of things. I remember talking to a girl in high school being like, you like cosmology, so you're really into makeup? And I was like, no, that's cosmetology, sweetheart. You're cute, but let's focus on something else. But yeah, so I used to always watch all of that kind of stuff. And then I found by the early 2000s that most of the information that they had to convey I had seen before in some documentary or other. And it was just like, well, okay, I got it, kind of. And your graphics for your CGI solar systems, extraterrestrial, you know, or not extra solar, outside of our solar system, kind of whatever, like, okay, I've seen all this shit, and your CGI hasn't improved in the last 5 years because that documentary was from 5 years ago, so I'm just going to stop watching these. But these days, I like to watch things on YouTube that are like PBS Spacetime or Antrov, Petrov, or different random things like that that keep me up to date on, you know, cosmology, astronomy, physics kind of stuff. So, anyways, tangent. Kind of important also, since the definition of a meter is the distance light travels in 1/299th. Are you saying the rest of the speed of light? A second, basically the inverse of the speed of light, is how we define the distance 1 meter is. Well, I don't define anything about meters because that's just nonsensical, much more logical science stuff. And I'm an American, so we do things in feet. Harfoots. That's how we measure things. Yeah. Vantablack doesn't care about the speed of light. Vantablack is cool. Where was that? God. Wasn't there something about like that, that model who is like the darkest skin tone ever wearing Vantablack stuff, and she just looked like, oh my god, spectacular. Okay, well then actually look up when was the term speed of light created and by what calculation? No, you do that. Who did come up with the... Because, like, anytime I think of the speed of light, I obviously think of Einstein and so forth and relativity. But I don't actually know who thought of the term and where that calculation was made. And I'm also not going to look that up at the moment. But so if you feel like saying it, feel free. Over and over has the same issues. Each event gets you an average of an uncertain event. The main factor that makes it impossible right now. We're on a pebble hurling through space, which is not great. I mean, it is great. Do you know anything else? Does any human know any other existence other than at least being on that pebble and or orbiting that pebble to say that it's not great? No, we don't. So, as far as we know, this is as good as it gets. Vsauce, Smarter Every Day, Numberphile, okay. Vsauce I've heard of, never watched. Numberphile, I don't know. I'm more of a true crime documentary guy. Fair enough, fair enough. When I was growing up, I saw like every episode of Law and Order. But nowadays, I don't really care that much about crime stuff. The speed of light is a constant, so they say. It is universal, so they say. It bends with space-time, sure, but it isn't slowed down. Any slowing is just an optical illusion and warping of perspective, time dilation, etc. You sure about that? I feel like it actually does slow down through water. I don't think that's a warping. I think it actually... Well, okay, the speed that it travels in a vacuum is at a constant, right? But I think that it does actually travel technically slower. I think the photons move slower through different mediums, I think. So the speed through a vacuum is constant, but actually, yeah, practically it can be slowed down slightly. Or like around event horizon of a black hole or something like that. I think. Don't quote me though, I am not an astrophysicist. History Channel, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Military History, 6 to 11. World History, 11 to 6 a.m. Aliens! Yeah, right? This, yeah. It is ridiculous. God, the History Channel went so far downhill so fast. I still like, has anyone ever seen the, there's only like 20 people here right now, so I'd find it probably unlikely, but we're all nerds, but, excuse me, so it could be the case. Has anyone ever seen Battlefield 360 on the History Channel or Enterprise 360? Those were some damn good documentary series. A lot of really good animations about that shit. My main bay, of course, at the moment is Kings and Generals, obviously. I've actually thought about getting a Kings and Generals t-shirt to support them, just because, like, if I was ever out in public and someone recognized what the shirt was, oh my god, it would be so nerdy. It'd be like the nerdiest combination. Like, is that a Kings and Generals t-shirt? It'd just be fucking ridiculous. Okay, you guys got even nerdier than discussion a mobile game. So Night, yeah, that's fair enough, Scarco. That's true. Have a good night, man. I saw Men in Black were on a marble in a locker. Wasn't that on a necklace for on a cat, I believe? The original, anyways. So the speed of light was extrapolated and agreed upon, but it has never been measured with accuracy. The Earth's movement impacts speed of light as well as the Earth's own gravity. Yeah, there'd be some gravitational lensing, I guess, with that. I just said that to sound smart. I don't actually know what gravitational... I actually do know what gravitational lensing is. Never mind. Wait, don't you mean a frisbee hurling through space? On the back of the Great Turtle because it's a flat Earth? Yeah, obviously. I was watching an Emergency Awesome video today about the last episode of... or the most recent episode of Rings of Power, right? And talking about how the Valar closed off entryway to their, like, eternal realm or something. Like, it was something about how he was saying, like, the Earth used to be flat, but then in order to protect themselves and close it off from other people getting in, they made it round or something. I was like, okay, that's cool. Dude, how many times have they tried to get the hide-and-seek champ? Bigfoot still on the top of the leaderboard. Sasquatch, right? There was somebody mentioned something earlier about what happens when society... Oh, no, that's what it was. I was on Reddit and I was reading the R Seattle posts about what happens if Mount Rainier erupts because, you know, up here in the Pacific Northwest, Mount Rainier is a big old threat. It erupts every 600-ish, some 700 years, and it's been about that long. And it's going to put out these crazy-ass giant, well, not multiple, but like a very, well, multiple. A giant lahar flow that's going to cover over river valleys and whatever going out to the port of Tacoma. And like it's going to be real bad for Seattle and the area when Mount Rainier erupts. And there was somebody on like social media was taking pictures of like, oh, it looks like there's some steam coming out, and people were all excited, and it was just like, no, that's a cloud, and it just happens to be traveling that direction because of some kind of atmospheric phenomenon where it looked like it was. But the USGS and whoever were just like, no, it's fine. It led to someone saying something about like flat Earth kind of stuff, and like I don't know, it just cracked my ass up. I kind of lost the thread there. Sorry, somewhat. Shit! Ha! I'm invisible. Oh no. Okay. That's what it was. Someone was like, what would actually happen if Mount Rainier erupted? And then it was like something about a Sasquatch apocalypse and some kind of, I think, book series about when that happens and the Sasquatches start raiding human civilizations or something like that. I don't know. It seemed very entertaining. You run into a guy in a Kings and Generals shirt and you both say, did you make that yourself too? Yeah, right. Yo, what's up? Neen. Anishinaabe. Oh shit, sorry. I effed that up. Let me... Oh, nope. Yep, okay. Let me finish this off and look. Neen or Nyan? I don't know. How do you pronounce your first name, dude? Put it in the chat. Anishinaabe. What's up? How's it going? I feel so enlightened in this stream. Obviously, that's what everyone's here for. I feel so mildly intoxicated. Actually, I'm probably more intoxicated than usual. But I gotta get through these arena rounds, so what are you gonna do? Need to get some more ice. Oh. And tequila. That's good. We do hope to be providing enlightenment. I think that's the main message of these streams. Guys, if you do feel enlightened, feel free to... so cheesy. So cheesy. Alright, before I hit this round, I don't want to fight Doom. F that. F you, Doom. Doom takes forever. I'm going to grab ice cubes and slightly more tequila. Okay. Un momento. Probably gonna have to pee at some point too. We're getting lower down. Probably one more stream and I can finish this bottle off. Thank you guys for everyone who ever does send over support too. I do appreciate that. You gotta go out of your way for my channel as I'm not monetized on YouTube yet. So when people do send over support to be like the big shot and whatever, I just want to reassure you that the only thing I will be spending that on will be liquor for myself or dog treats for Zoe. Or in some way to upgrade the stream. Because, yeah. At some point I'm going to pay somebody to make some, like, art and stuff. Cashew be giving me that free art. I don't know if you guys were around last time and, you know, saw what Cashew sent over, Casual Cashew, in here all the time, on Twitter as far as, like, the emblems or whatever that he made. They're fantastic. But that stuff, I might actually get one of those on a shirt because it looks pretty cool. Neen Anish in Abe. Neen, okay. Neen Anishinaabe. Well, Neen Anishinaabe, thank you for spelling that out. That was very good. Translates to I'm Aboriginal. Oh, really? Wow. In what language? Neen Anishinaabe. Anabe. What? Well, okay. Aboriginal would mean Australian. Well, I don't know what language the Aborigines speak. It should probably be self-evident, if I knew. But Neen. Okay, Neen. We'll go with Neen. Thanks for spelling that out, man. Appreciate it. I feel very enlightened. I lost 30 pounds. That's a terrible, terrible pun. In a language called Ojibwe. Okay. Wait, I thought Ojibwe was a Native American language. No. Is that African? Shit. Well, now I feel stupid. I absolutely have heard of Ojibwe before, but I thought it was a... Oh. Wow, that's some lag. For some reason in my memory, Ojibwe stands out as a Native American thing, but it seems more likely to... It is Native American. Okay, cool. What area of the country? Cheese, for lack of a better word, is good. That is true. Mitchell, I am out of cheddar cheese, and I'm very sad about it. So I took my mom to Costco about 2 weeks ago, I think, and got a 5-pound brick of yellow cheddar Tillamook cheese. And my mom was like, okay, but you gotta divide this with your dad. And so I did. And I probably broke it off 3-2, like gave him 2 pounds and kept 3 pounds for myself. And after 2 weeks, I'm out of cheddar cheese now. Like there's a little bit that I have shredded up that I could put on a salad or something, or maybe in some eggs. But mostly I'm out of cheddar cheese and I'm very sad. I don't really have any other reason to go back to Costco. I mean, I'm sure there's always things you can get at Costco, right? But like, I really don't need much else besides cheese. But when I went to the grocery store, like the regular QFC or whatever's close by, it was $12.99 for a brick of friggin' Tillamook cheese. And I was like, I'm not buying $12.99 cheese. That's fucking ridiculous. Like, I might drive all the way to Costco just for a 5-pound brick of cheese. Could happen. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor. Yeah. I might down my last bit of tequila tonight with some ibuprofen. We'll see. So the last 2 days, I did a little bit of intermittent fasting where, speaking of losing 30 pounds with your shitty-ass pun, I did not lose 30 pounds, but I didn't eat for like 20 hours, and I ate for about 4 hours, and I didn't eat for 20 hours. It's not healthy to do like all the time, but I just did it for 2 days just to kind of kick off a little bit of weight loss, a little bit of keto action. And then today I've had some tacos and some really crappy cauliflower pizza from Trader Joe's, which I was extremely disappointed in because I'd always heard the cauliflower pizza was pretty good. And dude, maybe I got the wrong one or something. I didn't see a bunch of others. I don't know if you guys have Trader Joe's where you're at and so forth, but dude, the cauliflower pizza was ass. Like I like actually added salt to it. It was terrible. It was just not impressive at all. Like I've made much better cauliflower pizza myself. It's just that it's time consuming and a pain in the ass and it's hard to get the. Anyways, just had like a salad and some cauliflower pizza and some tacos, so I should be pretty good to go as far as like keto and losing a little bit of weight here because I gotta get back down lower than where I'm at right now. But that also means that my alcohol tolerance goes down pretty quickly, and I've had shot of tequila real quick before I drove to the bar that's a couple blocks away. Don't judge me. 2 tequilas there. 1 more tequila when we got off the light rail at the stadium. Thanks to John. Thanks, John. So that's what? 4-ish? Maybe it's a little stronger, the one I poured at home. 4 or so tequilas, then I had 4 IPAs, like Lagunitas Daytime IPA, which is 3 grams of carbs a piece, so only 12, like, it's tolerable. It's not great, but it's fine. So I had like 4 shots of tequila, 4 beers, and now I'm home, and this is my second tequila, so I'm a little more intoxicated than I normally am. But I forget where I was going with that. Shit. Oh, something about cheese? No, I don't know. I'm lost. You bastard, I donated for Zoe's bed. Well, that fund is still there, Dragon. I think we were like... Were we like about 25 bucks for her bed? But those beds are not cheap, dude. Like, we gotta, you know, we gotta keep going for that. Oh, I started that rant because of, that tangent because of 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor. Yeah, no, I'm unlikely to hit the floor. Although I did make sure to clean my toilet just in case. Which, you know, generally speaking, my bathroom is pretty clean. Because, A, ew, if it's not clean. But B, occasionally I like to have people over. I want to make sure it's clean. And C, most importantly, you don't want to be thrown up into a toilet that has like a ring around it. That's just gross. You know? So, just in case, before I headed out tonight, I was like, let's make sure we get this potty clean. You know. You could write off your spirits as business expenses. It is technically in your name. That's true. And all of my crystal purchasing, right? But I'd have to actually make enough money to make that balance out, and I'm nowhere near there, so. Okay, that one flew over my head. I feel dumb, but I'm okay with it. Elaborate, Kiko. What flew over your head? Canada, thanks for asking, man. Okay. Canada. What part of Canada? Like, I've definitely heard of Ojibwe, but I just don't remember enough to know exactly where that's at. Where that, what the, well, native area was. $12.99 cheese? Yeah, dude. $12.99 for Tillamook, which, I mean, prices are getting out of control, but $12.99? That's one of those things where I was always just like, you go to the grocery store. Okay. Little game crash. You go to the grocery store every month or two, and you go in, and there's the Tillamook brick of cheese, right? It's gotta be a pound or 2, whatever it is. I think what's a normal loaf of cheddar cheese? That loaf is it a pound? Is it more? It's gotta be a little more, right? Maybe it's like 2 pounds, pound and a half. I don't know what's. Can we Google this? Can we Google what a standard loaf of cheese? Standard loaf of cheese weight. How do you measure cheese? 1 cup is equivalent to 6 ounces. Isn't usually a cup 8 ounces? Oh my god. Oh my god, here, they're showing, look at this. Oh my, look at this bullshit. My god. $11.99 at fucking Safeway. This is the extra sharp cheddar for $15.99. I can almost see that. But this... what? This is more like the right one. A half pound? Well, that's not right. No, this one. Okay, medium cheddar, this one. $34.99? What the f... Okay, I'm gonna click on this one because... What the F? 2 pounds. Okay, 2 pounds is the weight. But get out of here. Don't I have ad blocker? What is this bullshit? $34.99? Supermarket Italy. Okay. This must be because it's being imported to Italy, and that must be why it costs that much. Okay, that makes sense. That's what's going on here. 2 pounds. So if I go to the grocery store normally my whole life growing up and buy Tillamook cheddar cheese, this is what I expect to get. I guess I expect to get a 2 pound brick of cheese. But normally that kind of thing, when it's on sale, is like $5.99. When it's not on sale, is like $8.99, $9.99. So $12.99 seems fucking ridiculous. $34.99. God damn. Yeah. You assume the Italians have some better cheese too, but I don't know. Oh my god, $34.99. I was terrified there for a minute. This from the dude who bought a $50 can of cheese last year. Well, that's like special cheese though, man. That's completely different. The Cougar Gold is different. Eyelash. Always do that if I'm getting hammered. I clean the toilet ahead of time. I mean, you just want to be safe, you know. I haven't actually thrown up from drinking in years, but I've had friends throw up in my toilet from drinking within the past few years, and you know, you don't want them to have a gross place to throw up. Okay. Yes. Enlightenment lost 30. Yeah, I got the joke. What? Oh, you didn't get the... okay. I'm from Manitoba. Ojibwe people are in Ontario and USA too. Oh, okay. They are in USA too. Okay. $4.89 at Target, bro. Yeah, but that's not a 2 pound loaf. You know, it's got 5 stars. Not even sharp. Yeah. No, medium cheddar is like my basic go-to cheese my whole life growing up. Who else lives? I mean, I guess most of the people who are up right now are, for the most part, probably on the west coast of the United States. Is there anybody in here from the East Coast or Italy or India? Neen, I guess, is from Canada, right? Manitoba. Do you guys get Tillamook where you're at? I just assume Tillamook is the basic cheese. Do you have Tillamook there, B? Ontario, gotcha, Martin. New York, Dragon Dagger, get some sleep. Never heard of it, actually? Oh, are you serious? Really? Oh, wow, that's just wild to me. Tillamook is... I have for me, it's just like synonymous with cheese or synonymous with dairy here in the Pacific Northwest. There's Tillamook ice cream, which is much better than most ice creams you'll get. Yeah, dude. If you've never had Tillamook cheese, that's the way to go. What do you do for cheddar then? Vancouver, I know where you're at, King of Arenas, because we're going to come visit you soon. Neen and or Martin, I know you're on the other part of Canada, but we are going to do a meetup. We're doing this too, by the way. We're doing a meetup with Kabam, community meetup in Vancouver, BC, in March, probably. King of Arenas is hosting in his backyard. He already said so. You haven't seen it there, huh? Okay. East Coast-ish. What is East Coast-ish? Pittsburgh? I have seen it, but I'm a sharp cheddar guy. Well, they have sharp cheddar too. They're just more expensive. Balderson's is kind of a popular nice cheese, I guess. Okay, interesting. I have not actually heard of Balderson's, so I guess we're East Coast, West Coast separated. Like, you've not heard of my cheese, I've not heard of your cheese. Weird. It's like, stop making me pay attention to you, Spider-Gwen. And then she evaded 2 more times. I'm Dutch, though, so Dutch cheese is the way to go. Oh, okay, interesting. I don't think I've ever had any Dutch cheese. I've had French cheese. There's this smoked applewood cheddar in the UK that's really good. I don't think I've ever had any Dutch cheese, though. Nope, nope, nope. We don't need that. There we go. My mom used to get the Tillamook cheese sticks for school lunches, so that's what I always think of. Okay. Yeah, see, I always, if I'm going for cheese sticks, it's going to be a string cheese, which is mozzarella, and that's not normally Tillamook. Though, I actually did, because I'm doing the keto thing like I was talking about, think of buying some just cheddar cheese sticks that were Tillamook, and they're not like, alright. Okay, die so that I can use my hands for something else here, real quick. Man thing, please. He's so tanky. Such a tanky man thing. Come on, just die. I want to go ahead and just, this is not going to kill him. Oh my god, I'm nearly dead. Way to fucking full combo, dude. Alright, there we go. Finally. Yeah, so the Tillamook, like, this size, like, I don't know. Whatever size of, you know, whatever size that is, they're good size, like, thing of cheese. But at the same time, like, it doesn't peel like a string cheese, so, I don't know. God, I'm getting kind of hungry now, I just want cheese. Can't sleep, I'm at work. Okay, fair enough. Oh, we might have talked about this before, Dragon. Do you do security or something? I forget. Doofus, you consider Tennessee to be East Coast-ish? I mean, you're not really on the coast. I guess it kind of is, but you're not really central exactly, but like, I wouldn't necessarily say East Coast. March is my birthday month, so that means the meetup is my birthday party. Sounds good. Let's make it happen. Who put Spider-Gwen, Nightcrawler, and Man-Thing in the arena? Yeah, what a bullshit fucking team that was. Seriously, like, who needs all that? Who needs all that garbage? Same time zone, at least? Tennessee is the same time zone as the East Coast? Fair enough. This one kind of sucks, too. Because we have Nightcrawler, once again. A little bit of evasion BS going on. Then we have... wow, this is super laggy. Then we have ScarJo here, and she can evade. And then we have Luke, who you have to get through his indestructible start off with. So this is like also mildly a crappy team. Not that bad though, I suppose. I did get this Man-Thing awakened. I should probably rank him for Battlegrounds, right? He's only rank 1. I should probably get him ranked up. See, but now we gotta sit through this. And you're like, when you're in arena, I don't want to have to wait things out when I'm in arena. Come on, get it done! There we go. What's tomorrow? Saturday? I was thinking about time zones and football. So I guess we got one more day to go for NFL. Never really been able to spend that much time paying attention to college. It's like, it's too much. I can pay attention to the NFL mostly, kind of, sort of, but college, wow, there's just too many damn teams. My quick fill puts Penny, Vision, Arcus, and Kitty in the arena all the time. Feels dirty. Yeah, I used to have Thing and Korg together all the time. I think it was like Thing, Korg, and Omega. Omega's not difficult to... He's not a good defender. But Thing and Corgi together. I did feel a little dirty doing that one. This month I'll get my 3rd rank 4 6-star, then I'll be Paragon. Nice, dude! Are you going for... You're gonna get that from the EOP rewards, or are you getting that from monthly rewards, or what? Who are your first 2? And who do you want to make your 3rd? If I do, guys, and this is highly unlikely, if I do somehow manage to get Scarlet Witch OG from this arena, if like she goes way lower than Brian's prediction or whatever, and I actually manage to get her, I will give her an Awakening... You heard it here first. I will give her an Awakening Gem and all the Sig Stones, and I will take her to rank 4. Even though she won't help with Battlegrounds, even though it's totally like a nostalgia thing, whatever, I will take her all the way up. All the way up. For the shits and the giggles. From the month of Cavalier. Okay, yeah. Someone was saying, I think so, Skarka went to bed, he said. But I think he said last night something about, someone was talking about side quest rewards, and I think he was the one saying, like, well, side quest rewards shouldn't be that good, that's just an extra thing anyways. But I think, like, they're really good at least every other month. Like, I don't think they have to be the best rewards every month, but at least every other month, they're pretty damn good. Okay. Could potentially be a pain defender because of poison, would have to have poison immune or just get lucky. Are you talking about what I was just saying about the OG Switch? No, OG Switch is not, like, that's not going to be... There's enough, you're bringing enough champions into your Battlegrounds deck that you would have a poison immune, I'm sure. Especially for like I-bombs and stuff. I do not see her. Her specials are really easy to dodge. She doesn't have any guaranteed damage. She could slow you down a little bit with like the power steal if you guys both got that going on. But overall, like I do not see her being that great of a defender for Battlegrounds. Or that fast without synergies for on attack. Although she'll probably be pretty decent if she was rank 4 max sig on attack without any crazy synergies like Quicksilver or whatnot. Like, she'd probably still be decent for attack. She'll probably be pretty quick if you get the right RNG, obviously. But that's the thing with her, is it's always a matter of RNG, you know? My first was Hercules, then Valkyrie. Really? You got a Valkyrie, huh? And my third will be Omega Sentinel. Damn nice, dude. I tried for Valkyrie in the crystals and could not get her. Guys, give me like 1 minute. All of this alcohol has led to mildly necessary things. I will be right back. If all 15 of you are still here when I get back, I'll do something, I promise. Nope, see, 13. Knew it. Maybe he'll sing for us. What would you like me to sing? Push-ups? I can do some push-ups. Even though there is better prestige champs, but I don't have those. Well, not much better. No, like Hercules just got pushed outside, but Valkyrie I think is still in the top 5, right? Like, I mean, she just made it in there, and Omega Sentinel is like top 6 now. I think like she just got pushed out, so yeah, no. As far as prestige goes, those are some damn good prestige champions, which is part of why I wanted. Oh, speaking of which, there's my top champions right there. That's part of why I wanted Valkyrie was for prestige, but I also just thought she seems kind of cool, and the playstyle of hitting into block, like, I feel like there's a lot more nodes recently where they're making you hit block or do whatever to do damage, so she seemed like she'd be interesting to play in that regard. I don't know, I don't feel like I've seen anybody playing Valkyrie or have any gameplay with her so far, so I don't know if she's actually good or not, really. Like, they were just the initial reaction kind of things. But Omega Sentinel isn't top 5. Isn't she top 6? Like, she was top 5. Like, she just got bumped out by New Doom, Quicksilver, and Valkyrie. Otherwise, she was, like, 3rd, actually. That's why I gave her max SIGs and have her ranked up, so. Plus, she's just fun. Look at how quick that was. That was fantastic. She just destroys mutants. Isn't Quicksilver, like, crazy high or something? Yeah, Is Quicksilver number 4? I forget. I think my third rank 4 will be Bishop, but not sure yet. Dude, that's not a bad choice. I like Bishop. I took Bishop to rank 3 recently and was using him for the monthly event quest and so forth. Oh god, he'd be... A rank 4 Bishop would be just a D-bag for Battlegrounds too. But like, yeah, I like Bishop a lot. He'd be fun for sure. Especially, I think if you don't run the recoil masteries, I think that he might be better. Like, that regen will be nicer. Because when you run recoils and you put on the regeneration, it just doesn't feel like it's that much. But if you weren't taking that damage from poison the whole time, I think it would be nicer, for sure. Not sure, since I basically use Hercules for everything. Quicksilver is third. Okay, so we now... Tech Doom, regular Doom, Quicksilver, Silver Surfer, and then Valkyrie? I mean, I guess I could go to Ant-Man and check this out. I could just do that. Aunt. I feel like this is one of those things like Brian has already pulled up all the time. Prestige list. We want rank 4. So Infamous Iron Man, then Silver Surfer, Quicksilver's third, Doom is fourth, and Valkyrie is fifth. Yeah, so Omega Sentinel's 6th. It's not like she's gotten pushed that far down yet. And it's only by 9 points. It's not that crazy, you know? Infamous Iron Man. People are going to be going hard for those crystals, that's for sure. Valkyrie, though, like, I don't know. I want to play with her more. I want to see what she's about. I think she could be cool. We shall see. Okay. God, I've been at this for nearly 2 hours. I'm not even done with these stupid 6 stars at all. I wonder how many more I have left to go. Thank you guys, though, very much for hanging out with me. I was thinking about it and I was like, well, I'm going to get home kind of late, so maybe I won't stream tonight. And I was talking to my friends and they were like, well, are you going to play the game anyways? And I was like, yeah. Like, so why don't you just stream it? Like, that's a good point, you know? Fair friggin' point. My rank 4s, Doom, Hercules, and Omega Sentinel and Kingpin. I know a lot of Alliance mates who really like Kingpin at rank 4. For sure. I just don't use him that often. Like, he's great and he's fun, I just don't use him. If I'm just going with skill champs, I tend to use Crypt Monkey more. Shit, come on. Wow, that was not good at all. Oh, I think that's the first match I lost, right? That was brutal. That was sad. I should not have lost that. I'm always doing arenas, so I have recoil masteries always on. Oh, that's right. Because you are the king of arenas. Yeah, ain't gonna be the king of arenas if you ain't running recoil masteries. That's true. If I get Tech Doom, he will be my third rank 4. Desperately need prestige. Okay. Why do you desperately need prestige, Doofus? Is it really important in your alliance? Or is yours just really low? Do you feel like you're holding anybody back in your alliance or anything? Well, I'm doing arenas right now, too. Of course you are. You're the king. Long live, all hail. the king. You want to get in a better alliance. Okay, fair enough, yeah. Yeah, and it is important, for sure. If that alliance is doing AQ, it is important. I never used Kingpin until I ranked 4 to him. Now I love him. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was using him earlier today for, like, just skill combat or something. Kingpin's a really strong champion. One of the best in the skill class. I just somehow just don't find myself using that often. Like I said, I'm like, I'm just gonna be using the old crit monkey or whatnot. It's something about those guaranteed crits that just makes me happy, you know? Like medium, light, medium, everyone was a crit. And there was 15,000 damage done, at least. One of my alliances rank 4, like your alliance mates rank 4 Jubilee just because she's his lucky champ. Fuck it. Go for it. Lucky is as lucky does, right? I wouldn't be caught dead with a rank 4 Jubilee at this point in the game, but yeah. I was kind of disappointed that I didn't think she was a better champion, because it had been a while that people were like waiting for her to be added in. Just I think for me from the 90s cartoon for sure, and then she gets added and it's like pretty bland. Which I didn't think she should be like super overpowered. She's not super overpowered for comics or anything either, but like she was a little extra bland, I feel like. But there's many other people that do more arenas than me. They get 6 stars from the arenas, and I only done it once for Medusa. You got a 6-star Medusa from the arenas? That's pretty badass. I still bet that was a damn high score. $13.5 ain't good enough. I mean, it just depends on what alliance you're looking at. 13.5 is not bad, Doofus Puncher. Do you have an idea what the cutoffs for the lowest arena are? What do you mean, Cade? Like this time around or in general? I don't know. I feel like I want to do, because so... You guys know, like, if you've been here, you guys know I'm, like, not the most skilled player. I'm not fantastic at all this kind of stuff. But I can grind out some shit. I can sit here on my ass and talk to you guys, or I can be watching, you know, real-life lore videos or whatever and grinding. So I feel like I do at least have some knowledge of arenas and stuff, but I would like to make some arena-specific videos just to give some people some better ideas about things like that. Depending on what you're talking about, and I do kind of want to work on that kind of stuff. It'd be nice to have a new guide out, I think. But for me to do a new guide about arenas, I think I would want to start a new account to show, like, brand new players, like if you're just beginning, how you should approach the arenas if you're just starting out brand new to the game, you know? Because it's one of those things where I feel like some videos would be helpful because there's going to be people who are joining the game just now who've never played before, and the game has gone on for so long that I feel like almost every year some of those things would be kind of helpful, you know? So I think that'd be maybe something I might try and work on in the future, relatively near future, would be some guides for arenas or something. I mean, Brian's classic guide is great. There's information that if you just search it out is fine and covers the bases and so forth. But I think some new stuff could be helpful. My prestige is 14,167. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Still better than mine, Doofus? Well, yeah, if you said it was 13.5. Oh, no, sorry. I'm misreading that. You're saying Doofus's 13.5 is better than yours. Gotcha. I forget. I think I'm like at 15 something, 15.8, 31, I believe. I don't know what the max prestige is nowadays. I say rank whoever you like. Heck, I seen someone rank for OG Strange. Wow. It was when she was in the basic. What are we? Oh, yeah, Medusa. Still, that's awesome. The basic one, I feel like it feels worse because you don't get as many points. Like the scores might not actually be worse, but it just feels worse. I always start my grinds off hard for the first two, then I fall off around 60k, just can't keep going. Probably means 60 mil. A lot of new players don't take advantage of arenas, to be honest. Yeah, no, for sure. A few guys in my alliance are 15.9 plus. What is, so back here on the old Aunt May, if you're, so you're infamous Iron Man. I was curious what the top prestige is. Does it say? There's like no way to just say, right? Where it's all of them together. I just have to calculate it out myself, which seems time consuming. Okay, Valkyrie. Yeah, this seems like time consuming, but we'll just do it. F it. Here, I'll build it in here. Sig 200, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So then we have Infamous Iron Man. Is that what he starts out as? He is tech, right? What am I missing? Did I scroll past him? Captain America, Civil War. Oh, Infamous. It's afterwards. Okay. Guess someone already put this in chat. Top guy is 15.910 in your alliance. Is that top what it is like overall though, or like is possible? There we go. So who else is it, guys? It's Doom and Surfer and Quicksilver, right? So up, Doctor Doom. Do 200. Too much scrolling going on. Quick. Okay. 4 Sig 200. And then it's Silver Surfer, right? 4 Sig 200. So the top prestige in the game is 15,969.8. So not quite 16,000. Interesting. I only have 2 of these champions now. I have Doctor Doom and Silver Surfer. I think, and what am I at? I'm at, we'll get through it here. Infamous Iron Man isn't out yet. No, but Aunt May has the correct prestige numbers, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't think they're ever wrong. It's not data mined stuff, you know? So I'm at least 130 points off on prestige, I would say. I forget, where am I at? So I'm at 15,831. So I'm 138 points basically off the top prestige you could possibly have. I can live with that. That's fine. I don't care that damn much. Oh wait, sorry, I wasn't showing it. I was on the wrong screen still. Yeah. There we go. Like, it's fine. Prestige is a weird part of this game, that's for sure. Oh, excuse me, guys. It's getting a little late. I guess I did start a little late. There we go. Over 3K off. On your prestige. I feel like prestige it's a weird thing in the game, you know, because it doesn't seem to correlate to who are actually the most prestigious Marvel characters. Otherwise, Black Panther here would be like, I don't know, higher than he is. Let's just say that. The description says you're playing Onagiri? Onagiri? What? What description? What are you talking about? I think I completely failed to make a thumbnail for this stream, though. That's fun. It's Madison with 2 Y's, but not where you'd think. Wolverine definitely wouldn't be the bottom either. I know. What a travesty, dude. Wolverine and Spider-Man should be the top 2, by far. Absolutely. I would think Spider-Man number 1, Wolverine number 2. Yeah. Yeah. God, we're getting close, guys, but this is like, so it's on the West Coast here. It's 1:31 in the morning. I'm not even quite done with my 6 stars, and if I do all of my usable 5 stars, I'm gonna be awake until 4 o'clock in the morning. But I've already done so much for this grind, and I also literally have nothing to do tomorrow besides walk the dog and check in on my parents. Oh, that I'm kind of tempted to just push through and go for it, you know? But it's gonna be a struggle. But I have like coffee at 2 a.m. Whoa. It's not supposed to happen. All night stream? Yeah, right? I was like, so as I was saying about arenas and making a good guide and feeling like I need to do a new account to kind of get some of the best information and also just maybe like some video footage recorded for those new things. It's like, well, if I'm gonna do new account to show some of that stuff, why wouldn't I just do a new account challenge or something? So I'm kind of tempted just to do that while I'm still unemployed here, you know? Because once I have a job, there's no way I'm spending 10 hours a day playing MCOC. But a new account challenge could be kind of fun. I could pick up some subscribers maybe, you know? Some people who wouldn't normally be watching, who'd want to watch for a new account challenge. So I'm kind of tempted to do that over the next couple weeks, but also there's nothing, like this month's side event is really not that cool for starting out. Like it's not going to give you much of a boost, so I don't know if it's the right time. I'm pooped myself, went to the gym with the first time basically ever, or like for the first time basically ever. I never work out. Come on. Never work out and I've got a headache. Right now I just want to sleep, so I need rest since I'm doing Abyss tomorrow. Okay. Well, I'm sorry you have a headache. Can you take some ibuprofen or Tylenol or something to help with your headache? Drink some water. Do a little massage on your scalp, you know? Hopefully that'll help a little bit. First time through Abyss? Or just another time through Abyss? Just remember, you got all the time in the world on that kind of stuff. Even if you got resources that are expiring and whatnot, you still got all the time in the world. But I'll be going to bed in an hour or so, yeah. Dude, I don't really want to stay awake long enough to put all these 5-star champions through the arena, but I need to get to 80 mil. I mean, like... Ugh. It's a lot of points. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to stay awake for that long, though. I have... Oh my god, look at... How many more fucking champions do I have just here for 6 stars? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65... Oh my god, that's brutal. So 12 more rounds at least if I'm just counting this one, and then I get to 5 stars? Oh, it takes too much time, guys. It takes just too much time. This is what I get for having a social life and going to the Mariners game tonight. They didn't even win. That sucks. The last 2 games I've watched, they've lost, which is disappointing, because I was at like 5-0 for the year, and now I'm like at 5-2. Shame, shame, shame. I'm gonna get a PB&J. Do you want one? Yeah, I would take one. I would. Depending on the bread, obviously. Like the stream, YouTube has a button for that? Yeah! Like, subscribe, comment down below. Whatever that kind of bullshit is. Do all of the YouTube algorithm things. I don't even know. It's funny, before I was like so far over on the... So in order to get monetized so that people can send super chats and stuff, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And back in the day when I was streaming regularly, I had the watch hours totally, and I was just short of the subscribers, but I think when I stopped streaming, I was at around 755 subscribers, and now I'm at like 730 something, so, and I had lost 50 some, I was under 700, which is not, like, you know, you guys were all super nice to, like, not just unsubscribe and stuff, but I'm getting back to going upwards, so we're gonna keep climbing and eventually get up and get that done, just because, why the fuck not, right? Of a monetization party. You've already broke my highest ever win streak right now. Best of luck, my guy. Good night. All right, Ace. Have a good night. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Your highest win streak is 1,000? Damn, dude. Mine is, I think 800. And I honestly don't remember who I did that for now. Can you go to the Padres game? We need the wins. Hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, man. Instead of unsubbing, I enabled notifications so I'd know when you're back. Well, thanks, Kiko. I'm serious, like, just new people, I'm like, hey, subscribe. Turn the notifications off if you want. I don't care. Just subscribe. It's fine. I don't think I have, like, I'm subscribed to, like, a bazillion different YouTube channels, but I actually don't think I have the notifications on for very many of them. It's slightly different if you're live streaming, because then it's like, oh, okay. Maybe I want to tune in when the person's actually live. So that notification is more valuable, but if it's a notification of just like, they released a new video, it's like, I don't give a shit. I think it was for 5-star Nebula for your streak. Damn. Guy in my alliance, grinder for Quicksilver over 1200 win streak. Well, yeah, but that's not the important part. The important part isn't the win streak. The important part is how many units he spent for that shit. If I'd wanted to spend $800 worth of units, I could have gotten Quicksilver as well, but I ain't doing that shit. If I was like a millionaire, though, I would just pop crystals until I got every champ, just for shits and giggles. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Shit. That's what I was saying though about like what might be an actual useful video for me to make about arena grinding would be like, if I use my top champions, here's exactly how many points I can get. Oh. Okay. Zoe's upset about something. Alright, good tell, all done. Quiet down, Zoe. She didn't bark, but there was some growling there. I'm sure you guys heard that. Yeah, but I feel like that'd be some like actual useful arena information. Would be like, if you guys want to go for a brand new champion, this is exactly how many units you'd have to spend to get to this point level, which is this many dollars in actual real life monies. And this is exactly how much bullshit it is on Kabam's part. I do kind of think that the arenas have become bullshit, honestly. Like, pretty much total bullshit. I used to have a good time grinding this out and getting new champions, and now I'm gonna put up 120 million score and probably not get Scarlet Witch. That's some bullshit, man. I feel like by allowing the scores to go that high, it's taken any fun that there ever was. And it's like, grinding arena is not fun. But going for a new champion, just all out balls to the walls over a 3-day period and going for it, and getting that champion, that's kind of fun. But being like, you have to spend $1,000 to refresh with boosts to get this champion, that's not fun. That's just bullshit. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Get demonetized for what are these people out in the street are listening to. Most people don't like arenas. Yeah, because they're bullshit. When you start a new account, you're in the new account pool, which is easy as long as you're in a month of bot increase. Well, you get like 2 months, right? I think that was always the word, is you get 2 months. But still, just as far as providing a useful video for people, I feel like you'd want to have a new account to like show this is what you want to do when you're brand new, you know? Because I can't provide brand new people with the best information based off of my advanced roster of 6 years or whatever the fuck it is. But those same people say they need ISO or gold or units? Yeah. Well, it's all in the arena. All in the arena. That's not what we wanted at all. Y'all good, Zao? Hey. You chill? You had 245 million gold? My god. Like, I was over 100 million for quite a while, but 245 million, that's insane. But that's why you're the king. New account name ideas. I submit beans suck. I don't know. I don't know what I would do for the new name. Not had, but have, as in you currently have 245 million gold. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Because it's not exactly like I'm gold poor, but that's 3 times as much as I have. Alright, guys. I need to eat something, I think. And I got a long ways to go before I go to bed. Probably, maybe I'll watch Cobra Kai. To stay awake, but I think I should call this. Let's go spin out a crystal and call it an evening. Thank you guys, though, for hanging out, man. Oh, that Cavalier Flexing Crystal. Weren't these broken? They're working now. Let's spin one of these suckers out. If we get a 5 or a 6 star, then I'll go open units, assuming that I'm lucky. Cheese, yeah. Prof Hoff has over 500 million gold. What? I haven't tuned into like Prof Hoff anything for a while, but 500 million gold, that's crazy. I just want them to get to the playoffs. They're not catching the Dodgers. 4 star. So close. Who is that? Who's at the top in the National League? I don't even know. I know the American League. I don't know the National League, honestly. But yeah. All right, guys. I love you all. Thank you guys for hanging out and helping me stay up and grind and do this. Thanks for bearing with me for sound issues to start off with. Dude, I'll probably be back tomorrow. I'll either be back tomorrow night for sure, or maybe in the daytime, or maybe both. Who knows? I don't know. Come stay with me as I continue on this really pointless journey for Scarlet Witch. But yeah, I gotta call it quits for tonight. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your night, and I will see you soon. Okay.